my friend.
Welcome to episode 165 of the Gay Gap Podcast. Here we bring you everything New York, New Jersey, Philadelphia, national, and international sports. Hosted by usually Grassani, Georgetown, Lake, Cunningham, Alex, and Sam Morell. You can tune into the podcast on various platforms, including Black Literature 2, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and Apple Music, iRadio, and YouTube. Also, follow us on social media at GayGapP. So I said, it's time to get your game on. Yo, guys, I got a very, very scary feeling. I got a very weird feeling, guys. What that weird feeling is?
What?
Weird feeling is that I think the end of the world is starting to come upon us.
Why do you think that?
Did you take one look out at the sky outside your house today?
First of all, it's not the end of the world. First of all, there's a bunch of wildfires.
It's fucking red skies.
Hey, first of all, there'll be some red skies, you know, if you throwing up the red, you know what I'm saying? But I'll mess with
Mike, it's literally red skies, and then on top of that, you know what I got? I got a call from fucking New Jersey, not even the mayor of my town, literally New Jersey, saying we are in a state of emergency. No one can have their windows open, and if you go outside, you must wear something that's protecting your face and that will not allow you to breathe in the toxic gas that is sulfur.
Guys, I was just outside. It wasn't that bad. Okay.
Mike, when you wake up tomorrow dead, I don't want to hear it.
If I'm dead, I won't be able to talk, genius.
That's my point. I don't want to hear it.
I was outside, like me and my dad were just playing catch, but that was before. And then we looked outside and we said, "What the?" And then we found out about all the Canadian wildfires.
Canadian?
Yeah.
It was all over Jersey. Let's be real. I'm not afraid of no wildfires. Let's just be real.
Adam,
I'm not saying you have to be afraid of them, but you have to take them seriously.
This is why Mike's the first one to die in a horror movie.
Exactly.
He's the type
of guy that he'll get killed by Jason for having sex with a female. Like he'll be having sex with a female in his car, and then Jason will break into the car and kill them both.
Adam, you know what they say? Virgins don't die in the film, so you're good to go.
Okay, so I'll admit that was a good clap. I'll admit that was a good one.
You can't come back with me, bro. So me, Sam, and Alex, we're dead.
Okay,
why do you say I'm dead?
All right, let's rank it.
Why are you taking me down?
All right, let's rank it. Most to least likely to die and to survive a horror movie.
I think I could survive.
Most likely is Mike. Because Mike would just die. I feel like Mike, you're just the type of person that would be like, I'm gonna fight that motherfucker and I'm not scared of him. And then as soon as you realize you should be scared of him, it's too late.
First of all, I'll shoot. I'll see it. I see it. I'm a fan of The Walking Dead. I need me to survive all. Zombie apocalypse, I'm your guy. For watching the years for Walking Dead.
Plus, Adam, it's always the ones that say they'll survive are the ones that die.
I've been watching.
So, yeah.
Jason, Freddy.
So next would be Alex, just because I feel like Alex would be way too scared and way too passive. So, yeah.
How about you, Sam? You know you did.
I would... And then I feel like me and Adam are tied.
Now Marcellus
the least likely. No, then it's Marcellus, and then last, because I feel like me and Adam are tied just because here's the thing. For me personally, I radiate a lot of main character energy, but the main character doesn't always live. Sometimes the main character does die. And one thing I will give Adam over everyone here, I feel like low-key, he would have a lot of tactics and a lot of a lot of good hiding skills.
Because Adam's a bitch, of course.
Exactly. But here's the thing. Sometimes being a bitch actually makes you survive the longest. So I feel like Adam would know how to survive the situation low-key just because he'd be like, okay, I'm scared shitless, but I'm smart enough where I'm able to actually do this.
Yeah.
Me, I wouldn't be scared. I would be a really fucking good leader.
No, you won't.
However, I feel like the only thing that may fuck me over is just because I wouldn't want anyone else to get killed. I would try to save everyone, even if it costs my life. That's the only thing and that's why I say like me and Adam are tied.
Yeah.
Just because I may sacrifice myself.
We're on the air. Sorry, guys.
Oh yeah.
All right. But you guys ready to talk some sports here? Because
Yeah, sure.
Game 2 of the NBA Finals just wrapped up. The Heat, everyone thought that the Nuggets took Game 1 on pretty down, like in a pretty down fashion. Everyone thought like, hey, is this gonna be the Nuggets series role? Is this gonna be their series to lose? Well, all of a sudden, Game 2, Miami take that one. Like they take that one. They start off really well. Then Nuggets come storming back. They grab a big second half lead, and then in the fourth quarter, the Heat just dominated. You saw who was it again? Who was it again? That completely took over. Oh, Duncan Robinson. There, you saw Duncan Robinson completely go off in the fourth quarter. So yeah, you saw him completely. You saw him completely go off in the fourth quarter. You saw Bam Adebayo doing having some big dunks. Yeah, Jimmy. Yeah, you saw Jimmy Butler do his thing, and you saw Vincent do his thing, and then all of a sudden, all of a sudden the Heat were just barely by a score of 111 to 108. They were able to tie a series, and my big takeaway from this game, guys, and this is why I still like Denver to win this series, but here's why, if I am, a Nuggets fan, here's what I would be concerned with. Have the Heat figured out how to guard, the Nuggets? Have the Heat figured out, how to, defend the Nuggets? Because what the Nuggets have done is they said, oh, okay, like Nikola Jokic, we'll let you score 40. We'll let you score 41 on us. We'll let you drop 41 on us, but you ain't getting any triple doubles. You ain't getting that many assists. We are gonna completely take away your passing lane, and that's what they did. Jokic only had 4 assists, and Nikola Jokic, he had 41 points. No one else on Nuggets had more than 20. No one else on the Nuggets had 20 or more. The second highest score was Jamal Murray with 18 points. So that's what I would be concerned about, like with the Denver Nuggets right now, is that have the Heat figured out, how to beat this team? Are they gonna stick with this? Are they able to exit this game through a toss? Okay, we're just gonna let Jokic get his, but no one else is beating us. We're not gonna let anyone else score, and we're just gonna completely take away Jokic's passing game. Go ahead, Michael.
Here's what I believe. The Heat figured it out. Here's what the Heat had to do. I said, you shut down Jamal Murray, you win the game. You could be like, hey, we can't stop Jokic from scoring 40, 30, 20, 30 points. But if you limit his passing game, that's how you beat Denver. That's what every team couldn't figure out. And now you have Bam. I think Bam is going to. Here's what I say: the keys to their victory. Bam has to play great. Jimmy has to score at least 25 points. Caleb Martin has to give you a double-double. Caleb Martin, guys, is a great player. Let's be real.
I don't know about great.
What basketball you been watching, bro? He's been averaging like 17 to 20 a game, bro. A guy that's been undrafted and nobody heard of.
I mean, I wouldn't say he's a bad player, but
he's a great player, bro. He's a great player.
I wouldn't call him great. He's a solid role player. That's what he is.
He's a great player. You could be a great
player.
He
had 3 points in game 2. He had 3 points.
But you should see his average. Adam, you can't even score a point in the NBA, so I don't want to hear shit.
Oh, yeah, I can't score a point in the NBA. An NBA player, if they're in the NBA, They better be able to score more points than me. They better be better at basketball than me.
Adam, me and Sam play basketball. There's some players that I know I'm better than, and Sam knows that he's better than. But we ain't gonna talk about that. Point
In
is,
the NBA,
there's some players that shouldn't be in the NBA. They just got lucky. But we ain't gonna talk about that.
okay.
But here's the thing. I say Eric Spoelstra is the most underrated coach in the NBA, in my opinion. One of the most underrated.
Exactly.
He's the underrated coach. He took LeBron James the 4 NBA championship, four NBA Finals games.
Won 2 of them.
Won 2 of them. And then you took Jimmy Butler, and Jimmy Butler made the Miami Heat a great team. I'm telling you guys, this Jimmy Butler in his first year in Miami took him to the finals in the bubble. Second, I think after the bubble, they didn't do well. Third year, they went to the Eastern Conference Finals. And then he takes them back to the Eastern Conference as an 8 seed, now to the finals. But here's the thing, guys. If Miami does this, they'll be the first 8 seed, I think, in sports history, the worst seed to make it to the finals and win the series. It has been done in baseball.
I know the Los Angeles Kings did back in 2018 and 2012 in hockey, but other than that, I don't know.
Who gives a crap about hockey? Who gives a crap about hockey? But here's the thing.
You said in sports. Like in basketball, it's never been done for. You just specifically said in sports, so I was just bringing up an example.
I said in basketball. I meant in guys. Here's what
I meant basketball. Okay, just clear.
Here's why I'm leaving basketball. You give me any 5 guys that have chemistry, they can win a playoff series, in my opinion. Sam, you know as much as I do. If the players I believe there's great coaching can be a group of all superstars, in my opinion. Great coaching.
It can happen.
It's possible. It's the way how you coach. Here's the thing. The players gotta run what the coaches tell them. You know, that's what great coaches do. But some great coaches know, hey, this is what bad coaches do. You allow your superstar to play on one side of the ball and have everybody on the side. Doug Collins, who I'm a favorite of him, the reason why he didn't do well in the NBA because he had Jordan on one side and had everybody else on the other side. And why do you think the Bulls kept running in the nights? Was they had Phil Jackson putting the triangle offense, which is the most deadliest offense in NBA history. But I'm going to get back to my point. I'm wrapping it up. But here's the thing. Eric Spoelstra is a great coach. You have Jimmy Butler, who, in my opinion, is a great two-way player in the NBA. He's a great two-way player. You have Kyle Lowry, who's a great veteran now. He's not an all-star anymore, who can play great defense. You have Bam, who's a great center, who could play 4 or 5, and he can bring the ball up. He's a point center. You also have Duncan Robinson, who's a lights-out shooter, who can shoot that bitch. And I think, and here's what pissed me off about Denver. Why you have Aaron Gordon being your primary ball handler? Why? He can't dribble, barely dribble. Sam, what do you think?
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right. I'm not sure what you guys are saying where they figured anything out. Miami didn't figure
anything out. Down Jokic. I mean, Jokic scored.
Miami didn't figure anything out. They had a bad first game. Max Strus literally went 0 for 10. Caleb Martin 0 for 7. Duncan Robinson 0 for 5. Like, Miami just had a terrible first game. In the second game, Max Strus went off in the first quarter. Duncan Robinson goes off in the last quarter. Jimmy was Jimmy. Gabe Vincent has been averaging almost 16 this playoffs. Like, Miami didn't figure anything out. Just Denver had a great first game and Miami had a terrible first game. It was that simple.
Here's what I mean by that. Here's what I mean by the Heat might have figured it out. Here's what I mean. So, pop quiz, Sam. How many assists did Jokic have in his first game?
14.
14. How many assists did he have in his second game?
I think 6.
He had 4 assists.
4 assists, but still.
So they took away 10 assists from He took away 10 assists from them. So that's at least 20 points that the Heat took away from the
All right,
Nuggets.
and Adam.
That's at least 20 points.
All right, and Adam, how many points did he have the first game?
They had wait, Denver?
No, Jokic.
Jokic, he had, I think, was it 25?
And how much did he have this game?
He had 27 first game, he had 41 the second game. But that's what I mean. That's what I mean. They're saying okay, Jokic is like we're
No,
gonna
but
let you
then
get
Adam,
yours.
that's what I'm
You get
saying.
yours,
But
and we're
Adam, you're
just gonna
missing my
completely
point
shut
now.
down your passing game. Like if
Adam, but you're missing my point now.
Yeah.
That's my point. My point is they didn't figure anything out. It's like, yeah, sure. He had 10 less assists, but he had like 13, like 14 more points. Like, that's a huge swing still. It's not like he got less efficient. He just scored more because no one else was scoring. It's really that
exactly.
simple. But Adam, you also have to remember they had a bad game. Like, okay, Jamal Murray, Jimmy had him on lock, but Caldwell Pope had a bad game. Michael Porter Jr. had a bad game. It's really that simple. It's not like they had the other players on lockdown. More so, they just didn't make the right plays. And Denver on defense was playing extremely sloppy. Extremely sloppy. So that's what I'm saying. The first game, Miami had a bad game. The second game, Denver had a bad game. Right now, it's not really, oh, well, they're figuring each other out. More so, Denver made extremely stupid plays in the game two, and Miami was just terrible in game one. There was no figuring out. There's also, Adam, did the Lakers figure out how to stop Jokic?
No, they couldn't.
But we said that in game one, didn't we? We said after game one, oh, Lakers figured it out. There's no figuring it out with Denver. It's you have to match Denver's energy. That's all it is. There's no figuring out how to beat them.
Here's the thing. What I mean by figuring it out is that they figured out the best way, and the real big chance they have, their best chance to beat the Nuggets is if they limit Jokic's passing game. Is if they limit Jokic's passing game. Like if he drops 40 on you, so be it. But don't but make sure make sure to shut down passing game and don't let anyone else beat you. And that's exactly what Denver did. Like I said, Jokic got 41. No one else on Denver got more than 18.
All right. Then moms of Jokic has 41 again with 2 assists. Well, Jamal Murray has 30.
But Jamal Murray, so that means they did. That means that Denver didn't guard Jamal Murray well enough.
But Jokic didn't have the assist, so everything should still be fine.
Just so you know, if Jamal Murray gets 30, I'm pretty sure Jokic will have more than 2 assists. Just saying.
But what if he doesn't? It's very possible.
Yeah, it's possible. But I said 2 things: shut down Jokic's passing game and don't let anyone else other than Jokic beat you. That's why I said. And if they do let Jamal Murray score 30, then they would have failed the second quarter. I just said.
Listen, all I'm saying is they have not figured out anything. Neither team has figured out each other. It's really just coming down to who is playing great, disciplined basketball and who is playing good, great basketball. Denver was very sloppy on defense in that second game, and Miami was literally brick city in that first game.
Yeah, and that's the thing, and this is why I still think Denver wins this series. Because how well did the Heat shoot in game 2? Top 3, what was the official stat line?
Oh, they shot amazing.
we check. Miami shot 48.6% from three.
Which they're very capable of multiple nights.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Are they going to be able to eat that up night in, night out for 3 more games?
Yes, they are, because they did it against Boston, they did it against Milwaukee, they did it against the Knicks. They're able to keep that energy, trust me.
Yeah, they shot like 48%, like compared to how about they shooting game one? Not good, 33%. So yeah, that's gonna be a big test. It's like how well is because his thing, Miami shot like that well, and they only won by 3. So are they gonna? Is it gonna be like is game 3 gonna be a series where, well, let's say Miami shoots like 45%? That's still excellent. That's still great, but is it gonna be good enough to win?
Yeah, it should be.
Well, should be and will happen are two completely different things.
Hmm.
But here's the thing, I get where we're coming from. Where you're coming from, saying no one has figured out anything. Here's the thing, all your points are valid. What I'm just saying is that if the Heat, what I'm trying to explain is that if the Heat are going to go ahead on to win this series, like how they played in games 2 and how they play defensively, that's going to be how they're going to have to play defensively the rest of the way if they want to, beat this Denver team. That's what I'm saying.
My thing though is just it's Jokic is such a good player. You can't rely on that strategy because Jokic, if you really want to play like that, what if Jokic, instead of trying to pass, starts scoring more, but like he starts scoring more early on rather than late in the game? Then where do you go?
That is something that you make a good point there. That's something that Miami has to be concerned about.
Because it's like you clearly saw no one on that team could stop Jokic. What if Jokic right out of the gate says, I'm just going to score the points rather than in the beginning try to get his guys open? What then happens?
That's good. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Very interesting. Why didn't Michael just leave us?
I don't know.
There you are.
I'm here. Salute.
Okay. Okay, salute, my brother.
Let me explain something. Let the gangster rap real quick on here.
Okay, what garbage take is Michael gonna come up with this time?
First of all, you had a garbage take. First of all, and you agreed with me. First of all, here's what I say. I'm gonna say something. This series can go to 6 or 7 games if teams play it right. It can go to 6 or 7 games. All you gotta do as an away team is win one game on the road. That's all you need to do to make it a good series in your favor. If you're the lesser seed, stay on the road. Then you have a choice. Now you got 2 games to win at home. Then you have game 5, and you're playing in their building. So that's what Miami needs to do. They need to win game 3, game 4 badly. And then game 5 they put pressure on Denver so Denver can win. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, Adam?
I know what you mean.
And I'm gonna say this: Mike Malone is a great coach, but Jamal Murray needs to step up. Game 3, he needs to step up because he played like dog shit. Michael Porter played like crap. KCP is a great defender. He's a 3-and-D. Aaron Gordon should not be a primary ball handler. That's what I've been saying for Denver. He should not be a ball handler.
I agree.
Not a point forward. He can't set people up. It's just like, I think basketball has been ruined in this generation. Everybody wants to be a point guard. Everybody wants to bring the ball up, and you have no ball handling like Q. Ain't that right, Sam?
Yeah, you're right.
Here's the thing, and I tell Michael, and not to me and Sam tell this to our kids when we coach. They're like, listen, you can't if you're not a ball handler, don't be a ball handler now. And that's what some people do. Oh, I could work on my handling during the off season. I could bring the ball up. If you don't have, that's like Adam being a point guard. It can't work. It's true, buddy. Don't get mad. In this day and age.
I get what you're like, especially when you bring up about Aaron Gore like trying to much your point forward. That's especially true because considering like you already have two great ball handlers in Jokic and Jamal Murray. So why is Gordon trying to be like if he wants to be a third ball handler, it's like fine, but he should not be handling the ball more than Murray and Jokic. Absolutely not. Like Murray's there, the point guard, and Jokic, as I said before on this podcast, is a point center. He's an absolute beast.
She's a beast.
Yeah,
I call her Karma.
Yeah, he is the best player in the world in my opinion.
Debatable.
Okay. You want that to be a future hot take debate, Sam?
I mean, Giannis is still a person.
What did he say? Paying attention.
I said Jokic was the best player in the world, and you know what Sam said?
What?
Debatable.
Debatable.
Here's what I say. If you ask 1 million people, that's why I hate when players when people say, who's the best basketball player in the earth? You're going to get a million different answers.
No, you ain't.
You're going to get a million different answers. You're going to get top 10 different answers. Some people still say Speed. Some people are going to say Jokic. Some people are going to say.
You mean today? I thought you meant all time. I was like, all time? You ask a million different people. You mostly getting Jordan.
I'm not talking about right now. If you would have asked an NBA fan, who's the best player in the league? You don't get 30
because you'll get Giannis, you'll get Jokic, you'll get Embiid. Some people might even say Luka or Steph or LeBron.
So that's why I hate when that question is asked.
Yeah.
That's just my pet peeve.
This isn't like what I really like about this era of NBA is that I'm gonna ask you what year is it, guys? It's 2023, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I asked you everyone who's the best player in basketball. Like I said, we all four of us could have four different answers. All four of us could have four different answers. Now, so let's time travel back 10 years ago, 2013. I asked everyone, who's the best player in basketball currently? All four of us would have the same answer.
LeBron James.
Exactly.
Kevin Durant.
You're full of shit.
I could just sense the sarcasm coming out of, Sam's face.
Kevin Durant was obviously the best player in the 2010s.
I agree.
Put him in the waiting room for saying some blasphemy shit.
Nah, I agree with him, Michael. I'm not gonna put him in the waiting room.
Oh, you a dick writer, I see that.
All right, but I can say the same thing. Challenge back to 2003. Who's the best basketball player on earth? We all
2003. That was Shaq.
Kobe.
In 2003, that was Shaq.
Yeah, 2003 was a couple guys in this. Like Kobe, Shaq.
Not Kobe, not yet. It was still Shaq. Not yet.
Tim Duncan was in the mix.
About to smash Sam.
Bro, it wasn't Kobe's time yet. It was still Shaq.
You don't know shit. I quit. I'll quit. Adam, I'm going on a drinking binge. I'm getting drunk.
Michael's just upset that he overrates Kobe way too much.
Bro. Mike's upset that Tim Duncan is just better overall than Kobe.
Exactly. He's just mad.
First of all, not true. Second
Bro,
of all,
Kobe, bro, Steph Curry's gonna pass Kobe. Like, damn.
my mom says, ignore ignorance. Ignorance is contagious.
Maybe
Steph
Steph has a couple more rings left in him. I don't know.
No, Steph definitely got a couple more rings left in him.
Okay. Who wants to die first? Okay, who wants to die first?
Listen, all I'm gonna say is, and I'm being for real when I'm saying this, Tim Duncan, I do rank Tim Duncan higher than Kobe.
You got want me to
yo. Michael, keep that. Be right back.
Bro, Tim Duncan has a way better resume than Kobe. What the fuck?
No, he doesn't.
Yes, he does. Check the resumes.
So Kobe got screwed out in MVPs by Nash. You know it.
Okay, and Tim Duncan got screwed out of an MVP too. Your point? Shaq should have had 2 MVPs. Duncan should have had 3 MVPs.
He did win 3. Oh, 2 MVPs. What's your point?
Duncan has 2 MVPs. He should have had 3. Kobe has 1 MVP.
Who should he won the MVP over? What year?
When KG won it. Are you kidding me? KG was an amazing player. Don't get me wrong. But
they had a better record. The fuck?
No, he didn't. KG never
had
a better record. They were the first seed
that year. Shut the fuck up.
No, KG was the 3rd seed that year. Tim Duncan
they were the first seed. They were the first.
They were not the 1st seed.
They were the first.
Not the 1st seed.
God, give me straight before I kill this retard, please.
They were not the 1st seed.
Adam, I may go on hiatus because I may kill Sam. So if you
they were not the 1st seed.
Okay.
They were not the 1st seed.
They were.
They weren't.
They were. I was saying to you. It was the 1st seed was Timberwolves, Lakers, Spurs, Kings, Dallas, Memphis, Houston, and Denver. It was 03 or 04.
No. The 1st seed was the Lakers.
No, they weren't. They were the 2nd seed.
Spurs,
look it up. I bet you
$100
you're wrong.
Yo.
The Lakers went undefeated that year in the fucking playoffs.
I hate to interrupt this, but just so you know, you two guys are the last things on a wheel. So if you guys want to make this the hot take debate, go be my guest.
First of all, we're not gonna make this out of a hot take debate.
Come on, do it.
No, Mike. No, what about this? I'll do this just for you, Mike. You don't got to do the wheel, Mike. The floor is yours. You got the hot take tonight.
No, you're doing the hot take tonight because
you're doing the hot take tonight.
You do it. I'm black.
Doing it.
Black pride.
Black pride. The fuck? It's gay pride. The fuck you mean black pride? That shit was in February.
Black people pride.
That was in February, dude. Get the fuck out of here.
We don't get the gays a month. We don't get the gay people a month.
We get the gay people. We get the black people a month. We get the gay people a month. So Mike,
what about the Italian
black
month?
Mike,
who cares about Italians?
Wait. No, Adam. I got this. Mike, am I hearing that right now? You're being a pussy on defending Kobe over Tim Duncan? Because it's sounding like that right now.
It is.
It's really sounding like you're scared.
I ain't scared. I'm just using my.
Then do it. Use your hot take to do it. Come on.
No, I dare you, Sam. You got the big balls. I dare you.
Mike, this isn't my hot take. This is
we're doing the wheel. What's the matter, Adam? Scared? What's the matter? Scared?
Mike, you know all. Mike, you know all, so don't be a pussy. Come on.
I know you ain't talking. How about you go, Mr. Oh, I don't want to go.
Yeah. Mike, I literally gave you the floor and you were like, oh, I don't want to go. You literally said that first.
I'm not going. You can call me a pussy all you want. I get pussy. I'm proud.
Here's the thing, Michael. If you have the guts to say Kobe's better than Duncan, debate Sam on it.
Hey, Adam.
For the hot take. Put your record on the line. Put your money where your mouth is.
I just know Kobe's better than Duncan, and I don't have to
put your mouth where your mouth
is.
No.
Adam, spin the wheel. Adam, spin the wheel. Just spin the wheel.
All right. Alex, do you mind if we put your World Series thing on the back burner?
Sure.
Okay, yeah. So, guys, we're moving
Brother,
on right
I
now
did.
to
All
the
right, Sam.
hot
Oh,
take
yo,
of
keep
the
that energy,
episode,
Sam.
and
Keep that energy.
I
When I beat
got,
you.
I have a feeling that
I'm
this is
keeping this
gonna be that
energy.
we've got a debate on our hands here. So, all right, it's
You know what?
again me and Alex
Fuck it.
already
We'll do
went,
it.
so
We'll
it's
do it. We'll do it. Hold up. You want me? You want me to literally end his whole career right now tonight?
yes,
You want me to embrace Sam like I already been doing
yes.
the whole
No,
series?
because here's
I
the
want you
thing,
to
Adam,
try
Adam,
to
Adam.
embarrass
Here's the
Sam.
thing,
Try
Adam. You want to know the funny thing?
what?
Here's the thing. I never said I was going to debate him. I just want him to see if he can actually make a good enough argument that I'll agree with him. That's all. I want to see
You
if you can make
did,
a good enough argument that I would be able to agree with.
you motherfucker, Sam.
I want you to. I want to see you two go head to head. I really am
Adam,
enjoying
how
this
about
right
you go
now.
ahead? Adam, don't get Sam. How about you go head to head
I
again?
already went head to head with you on this
And you
topic.
lost. And you lost, right? How about Adam?
Actually, yeah, Mike, I like the way you think. Adam, redeem yourself.
You were talking all that
I,
shit about Sam.
Adam, redeem yourself.
Me and
Do
Sam
it.
already fought about basketball so many times on this show.
Adam.
I
Listen, Adam.
already
If
went
honestly,
last
Mike, I'm not
episode.
sure why I'm arguing. Mike, I'm not sure why I'm arguing on this topic. This is your and Adam's argument. The fuck?
Why are you involved, Sam? Why are you involved, dog?
Adam, if you have any balls, you do a head to head right now, and that will be your hot take, and then I'll do the hot take next time.
I'll go today. All right,
No, I'm saying, Mike, you go
today.
head to head with Adam because this is yours and Adam's head to head.
I'm not going ahead. It
Adam,
depends
you
what the
calling me a
topic
pussy,
is.
Adam. You calling me?
It depends what the topic is. I wasn't calling you. I wasn't calling you.
Tim, don't.
You and
You
Sam
literally did. You, Adam. I'm not going to cap.
Wait,
Me
Sam,
and you
did I
literally
call?
just
Did I
called him.
call him that?
Yes, you did. And Adam, listen. If I'm going down, you're going down with me. We both were calling him a pussy.
And then I backed it up, and y'all afraid to go. So what's the matter, Adam? Scared?
You were scared,
Wait.
Adam?
I'm not
I didn't.
scared.
Adam,
I'm just
hey,
Then
Adam,
tired.
do
I
it.
just feel that my
Then
niece
do it,
had
Adam.
bigger balls than you.
Adam, do it. This is your chance to finally get a yes over Mike.
All
To
right.
finally get a victory over him.
Michael, you want to do it? Rematch?
Because here's the thing, Adam, you have to remember you have the advantage right now. So as long as you use your advantage correctly, you could win this.
It's not going to use.
Michael, you want to go?
In the Marvin Gaye. Let's get it on.
Okay.
I like how you used gay for Pride Month. That was good.
I didn't use it for Pride Month. I just Marvin Gaye. It's one of my favorite songs.
Okay.
But you used the word gay, and it's Pride Month. I like the way you think.
So here we go. Me versus Michael and a rematch of a hot take we did about, what was it? How many months ago?
It was season 2.
We did. It's a rematch of a hot take we did for season 2. Who is the GOAT of the 2020s era? He says who do you have ranked higher all time? Tim Duncan or Kobe Bryant? He says Kobe Bryant. I say Tim Duncan. So I'm gonna let how many minutes do I get here? And then how many minutes are we giving Michael?
Okay. You know what? I'll give each of you 2 minutes 30 seconds.
Okay.
Wait, give me a second.
Adam, I'm about to ruin your whole entire career.
Ready? 2 minutes 30 seconds starting now.
Okay. No disrespect to Kobe Bryant, no to Kobe Bryant. I have Tim Duncan ranked high all time, and here's why. They both have the same amount of championships. They both have the same amount of championships. They both have 5 rings. We understand that. But here's my argument. Tim Duncan won more with less. He won more in his career. He won just as much in his career with less than what Kobe had. Kobe, let's face it, he wasn't on the best play. He has 5 rings. He was not the best player on his teams for 3 of those championships. Shaq was. Let's just face facts. You look at the box score. Shaq was averaging 26 or 30 something, and Kobe was just averaging 20s. He was. Don't get me wrong. He was a big part of those championship teams. I'm not denying that, but let's face it, he wasn't the best player on those teams. Tim Duncan, I would say, at the very least, minimum 3 of those championships, he was the best player on three of those teams. The only real he was the best. He was the best player on 3 of those teams. And then let me finish off. Let me finish off. Who has more finals MVPs? It goes to Tim Duncan. He has 3. Kobe only has 2, which again proves my point how Tim Duncan was the best player on the Spurs teams much more often than Kobe Bryant was the best player as the Lakers. Season MVPs. Tim Duncan has 2. Kobe Bryant only has 1. Yes, Michael, you can make your argument to the cows come up how he should have won those 2 over Steve Nash. You can make that argument, but guess what? He didn't. So he only has 1 MVP. Tim Duncan has the edge there. They're the standout of all NBA teams, yo. Tim Duncan has more Tim Duncan has more all defensive teams. And the biggest reason, and this will be probably my final point before I give the floor over to Michael. We say Tim Duncan has 5 rings. He could have easily had 6 if Greg Popovich, one of the greatest coaches of all time, did not do one of the stupidest coaching moves in finals history and did not have him on the floor for the Ray Allen 3 in game 6. If Tim Duncan's on the floor, there's an excellent chance after LeBron miss, he gets that rebound, and Ray Allen never gets that ball, and the Spurs win the 2013 championship. And Tim Duncan would have 6 rings right now instead of 5. So
okay,
no disrespect to Kobe Bryant. He's an all-time great player. I just give the edge to Tim Duncan.
All right. So Mike, ready? 3, 2, 1, start.
The reason why Kobe is better than Tim Duncan, you said NBA first teams. Kobe has, 11 NBA all first teams. Duncan has 10. Okay.
One more, but okay.
Let's see. Kobe has 12 NBA all defense appearances. Duncan, let me see. Okay, they all have. There's Duncan. Kobe never made a third NBA all team. Kobe didn't. So that proves my point. Let's see. Kobe, scoring champion. Duncan never was a scoring champion. And even though Kobe Bryant changed the game and face of the game compared to Duncan, only reason why Duncan won those MVPs because he also had David Robinson, who was a great center in those 2 finals with him. And you had Tony Parker, who was probably the best point guard. And you had Manu Ginobili, the 6th man. And what did he do in his last NBA finals when they won in 2014? He didn't do well. Kawhi Leonard was the MVP in that finals. Here's the thing about Kobe. Duncan has never won a
Tim Duncan?
Hold up.
Sorry, this isn't my time. My apologies.
Damn, I get an extra minute.
No, you get an extra. You get an extra 15 seconds.
Here's why.
So you had a minute 30.
His thing, Kobe won 3 MVPs. Should have won an MVP over Nash. Let's just be real. They gave it to Nash because Nash had a better team, but Kobe had a better season. If you talk about most valuable player, it goes by who had the better season as a player, not as a team overall. And second of all, Kobe had more. They both had finals appearances, but here's the thing: Kobe was scoring 30 points in the finals, more points than Duncan ever did in the finals. Those years with the Lakers, every year he did. And here's the thing: he had great Popovich, who's probably the best coach, one of the best coaches in basketball. Kobe had to do good with Phil Jackson. So basically, you can't say that Tim Duncan had a better coach than Greg Popovich because he had him his whole career. So that's basically just comparing apples to oranges. So basically, my opinion is the Lakers are a better team, and Kobe's a better player than Tim Duncan because of points, rebounds, and assists.
All right, but you could make the argument. Your point's not bad. How Tim Duncan had help,
start the time.
But Kobe Bryant, I would argue, had just as much. Again, my emphasize
I did not start the time. I did not start the time.
Oh, you didn't start the time yet? My apologies. Let me know when you started.
Ready? 3. This is the argument section. Both of you go at it at 3, 2, 1, go.
All right, and here's why. You compare 2 teams, Kobe. Yeah, like my problem with with some of your points is that you brought up names like names that yeah, Tim Duncan had help. He had Tony Parker, he had Manu Ginobili. Did Kobe Bryant, did he not have Derek Fisher?
Eric Fisher didn't even do well. What's your point? That's
Did
not
he
even a
not
point.
have did he not have Ime Udoka? Did he not have Karl Malone for a couple of games for a couple of seasons?
Carmelo didn't even play with them when they won the championship. You're wrong. You fail. Fail.
He
Next.
literally played on a. Oh yeah, that was a team that choked. Oh, my apologies.
Yeah, let me ask you a
That was a
question.
team that choked.
You
But
had
he
Kawhi
still
Leonard,
he
and,
still.
and let me answer my question. You had Kawhi Leonard, who's probably one of the best two-way players in the league right
How
now.
old was Tim Duncan? How old was Tim Duncan then?
But here's the thing: Tim Duncan was an All-Star that year too. So face facts. That's the only reason why you
Oh
got
okay,
Nick
yeah.
Fisher.
Oh yeah. But what was he not the second best player on that team?
Honestly, and that before the season started, he was the best player on that team. Kawhi just took over in that 2014 team.
Yeah.
So basically, let me ask you a question, Adam.
Yeah.
You said that Tim Duncan never had help. Okay. Let me ask
I
you a
never say he
question.
did. I didn't say he did have help. I'm not saying. I never ever say he didn't have help. What I'm saying is that he had just as is that Kobe Bryant had just as much, if not more help.
Kobe had less help than Duncan did. Here's
He
why.
literally
And
wasn't even on the best player for 3 of his 5
he
rings.
was he was the co-best player. Shaq and Kobe dominated together. You need a
I'm not
one.
denying that. I'm not
But here's the
denying
thing,
that.
you did say that. But here's the thing: when Kobe won his 2 rings on his own, he only had Paul Gasol, and he had a only and Derek Fisher. Derek Fisher was not that good, and you had Ron Artest, who was not even an All Star then. He was like a role player. So you only had one player as your All Star with you, and Paul Gasol is a soft big man, not a true big man. So here's the thing. So you're basically saying Kobe had more help, he had less help. You got, I can name, you had Boris Diaw on your team. You tell me you didn't have Boris Diaw? Tim Duncan didn't have Boris Diaw? He probably had
Yeah.
the best one of the best centers on his team helping him. You had Dave Robinson wasn't the top center.
He was good, but I wouldn't necessarily say he was a stud.
He was a stud. Look at Sam. Please kill me. All right, here's one. Now I'm about to literally abrade you. He had the same coach his whole career. You put him with another coach. How would Tim Duncan would have been if he would play with a different coach?
You Corey Brown with the coach. With the coach not named Phil Jackson, how would he have done?
Yeah, Rudy Tomovich. He was an All Star that year, and he only had MVP numbers when they didn't have Phil
Did he
Jackson.
win a ring with them?
Did he win a ring without one coach? Thank you. He made it to the playoffs.
Yeah, they both won rings with one
But here's the
coach.
thing: Kobe was still dominating in his last year. Was still dominating. And let me see
Wait,
why.
his last season?
Let's see. Kobe in every game he had more 40-point games than Duncan, more 30-point games, more 20-point games, averaged more points than Kobe,
Last
averaged
point.
more assists. Here's why I say Kobe's better. And plus, basketball's also about the fan base too. If you and he said that's what we all believe, and here's why I'm gonna go with that. If you ask people who had a major impact on the game, Kobe did. Kobe had a better work ethic than Tim Duncan. He put more number. You tell me he didn't have.
How do you have a better work ethic
I
than
mean,
Tim Duncan?
are you kidding me? You saw Kobe's highlights and motivation
I'm not
skills, bro.
like always work ethic. What are you
He's
saying?
legendary. You
Wait?
never heard a thing
Are
called
you
Mamba
saying that Tim
mentality?
Duncan didn't have a great work ethic?
He had a great work ethic, but Kobe had a better one.
Okay,
I disagree, but I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you. But my final point, if you brought the point out, coaching. If again, I love him, one of the greatest coaches of all time. But biggest mistake, if Greg Popovich puts him, in that game 6, for that final round of 3. Tim Duncan likely grabs the rebound, and he right now has 6 rings, while Kobe Bryant has 5. I'm done.
Oh my goodness, that was actually an entertaining debate. That one was very entertaining. Great job, both of you.
Thank you, kind sir.
Thank you.
Now time for the voting. Unlike before, this time Adam actually brought valid points. There was one point that you could have used, but here's the thing, you're not a big basketball fan like me, so there's no way you probably could have known this. Um, and this is the one point you could have used against him, Adam. Again, I'm not going to penalize you that much for not knowing this because only a true basketball fan would know this. Mike, you kind of lied about Kobe being the co-best player
He did.
because
He
there's
averaged
an
30
actual
points in the
because
playoffs.
here's the thing. There's an actual stat
I looked it up, Einstein.
that no, and Mike, I looked it up too. You know who else looked it up?
Who?
Jimmy High Roller. You know, one of the best basketball analysts in the world. And you know what he said?
What?
And remind you, he's a giant Kobe fan as well. He ranks Kobe very high. And he even said Shaq wasn't just better than Kobe in the finals. He was clearly the best player, not just by a couple points, by leaps and bounds better. Like, there's this thing called game score, or we can also use PER as well. Shaq didn't have just a better game score than Kobe by 1 or 2 points. Shaq had a better game score than Kobe by over 15. Remind you, a game score of 20 is great player territory. Kobe had a game score of 20. Shaq had a game score of 35 in all three finals. And you know what the NBA stats even say? Because Kobe got jealous that Shaq won 3 finals MVPs. So he tried to show out during the Detroit finals, and Shaq didn't get as many touches.
They
Some
lost.
people say back in the day, if you remember correctly, that Kobe cost them that NBA finals because he couldn't keep his pride in check. So that's one giant thing that you missed out on, Mike. Because game score and PER all go to Shaq, and it's not even close. Now, you brought up a good point with the MVPs. He should have won an MVP over Steve Nash, in my opinion. Steve Nash should have 0 MVPs, and Shaq and Kobe should have an extra MVP each. You brought up great points with the all defensive teams because not many people know this, but Kobe Bryant was an amazing defender, truly an incredible defender. But Adam brought up some great points. Like, for example, Tim Duncan was always the best player on their team. He was never the second option. He was always the first option. And Tim Duncan, if Greg Popovich would have allowed him to stay in for that game 6, could have been only one of 2 players to have an undefeated record in the NBA Finals. And he would have been 6-0. You know who else is 6-0?
Jordan and Pippen, I
Michael
know.
Jordan. So, no, Scottie Pippen actually isn't 6-0. I'm pretty sure Scottie Pippen
Yeah, he's
was
6
in
and
a
0.
final.
6 and
No, I
0.
thought Scottie Pippen lost
Never,
in the finals one year.
never. He
Oh,
only won with Jordan. Only went to
oh
the
so
finals with
then,
Jordan.
so
I'll
then he,
look
but
that up.
still,
I'll
he
look
would be
that up.
6-0. So this might be a tie because here's the thing, Alex, who are you voting for before I get to mine?
Uh, to be honest, it's very equal.
Oh, damn. See what you guys do?
Yeah, like that's my thing. Because, like, again, you know what? I don't care if you call this collusion, Adam. This is 100% collusion because I'm sorry, Mike. He fucking Adam did beat you in this debate because he used his advantage correctly.
Because you told him the advantage.
The real question is, do I want to say yes to Adam? That's the real question.
I killed Adam, but we'll agree to disagree.
No, Adam kind of killed you there, but the real question is, do I want to stroke Adam's ego when it's already high?
Guys, Adam did not beat me. I gave valid points. Sam, you helped him at the end.
No, Mike, you gave valid points. It's not that you didn't give valid points, but Adam just gave more valid points. That's the only thing.
No, he didn't. He studied from his last beatdown.
Yeah, he studied from his last one and he used his advantage. Plus, again, I just gave one more valid point that, like, Adam unfortunately wouldn't know.
I did say that Shaq had way more points than Kobe in the finals. I did say that.
He didn't average way more points in the finals, but he did have a lot. He did have a much larger game score than him, which showed that he was clearly.
I was just saying. So your point, I kind of did bring that up.
You kind of brought it up, but not in the way you were supposed to. But that's why I was being lenient with it, because you're not a basketball head. The only reason why is because he's not a huge basketball.
He claims he's a big basketball fan. No, don't be lenient.
Okay,
Mike, big sports
Mike, you're a big basketball. Mike, if you're such a big basketball fan, why didn't you note that Shaq was clearly the better and more superior player in those finals than Kobe was? Because the game score literally said he was.
I didn't say he was. I said they were co-greats. That's what I said. I knew Shaq.
You said they were co-number one.
Okay, if you first of all, if you say Shaq, that's my question. Here's the thing.
I'm saying.
Okay, let me explain. In the LA year, if Shaq didn't have Kobe, they wouldn't have won in LA. Let's be real.
No, they still would have won. It would have been a lot harder. It wouldn't have been sweet, but they still would have won.
We agree to disagree. What's the vote?
You know, Mike, buddy, pal.
Fuck
I love you. You know I love you, right?
No, you don't. You voted for Adam. Fuck you.
Know I love you, right?
No, you do not. Fuck
but
you.
I'm sorry. Adam did beat you in this one, so I got to give it to Adam. I'm sorry.
I gotta commit suicide now. Now I gotta commit suicide.
Because
Sam,
Alex, I think is the neutral vote. So Alex is going to vote for both of you. So
Sam, if I do a celebratory twerk, will you rescind your vote?
Yes, 100%. Do not do it.
Okay, I won't.
I will fucking rescind my vote so quick and say, Mike, you were right all along, buddy. I'm sorry.
I got screwed. Hey, Alex, who won? Alex, remember, friendship and loyalty, Alex.
No, Alex gave his vote. Alex said he was equal for that. That's why I was a tiebreaker.
You ain't no tiebreaker. You both were voted, Sam, so you both said it was equal. Don't even try it. We need Marcellus.
I didn't say it was equal. I said, Alex, what are you going to choose?
That don't count. We need another person to vote.
Okay, then fine. Alex, if you had to choose one person, I chose Adam. If you had to choose one person, Alex, to win this debate, like depending on how the debate went, who would you choose? And neutral in this scenario, Alex, just because it's only the two of us, saying neither or saying both counts as neutral. You're allowed to say it, just in this one scenario.
Okay. I'm gonna go Big Mike.
Let's go. Okay. Loyalty.
So 1-1.
We're even Steven, bitch.
How do we settle this? I know how to settle this.
Do we bring in Marcellus?
No, I got a better way to settle this because every time we try to do something like that, just hey Mike.
What's up?
Heads or tails?
We are not doing a flipping a coin.
Mike, heads or tails?
Not flipping a coin for this.
Mike, heads or fucking tails?
Let Adam.
Okay, Adam, heads or fucking tails?
I'll go heads.
Okay. Oh shit! I can't do Siri. I need to use Google. I was
What kind of shit is this?
And I'll even fucking screenshot it afterwards.
This is just god awful.
Okay. Flip coin. Flip a coin. And what did you say, Adam?
Heads.
Okay. I landed on heads. All right.
This is
I'll even take the picture here.
This
I'll take
is
the picture.
bullshit.
I didn't move it.
Sam, this is bullshit.
This wasn't rigged. I'm not lying when I'm saying it wasn't rigged. I'll even send the fucking screenshot.
Hey Sam, you made us
There
have
we
to flip
go.
a coin. You made us have to flip a
That's the
coin.
screenshot.
You made us have
Everyone wants to see that's the screenshot.
First of all, you made us have to flip a coin to settle this.
Flip a fucking coin because we both know Marcellus ain't gonna answer his phone this late at night.
First of all, we could have waited till tomorrow. I could have got somebody to vote, but this is a bullshit way to do it. Adam, you know this was bullshit. The way how we had to flip a coin to win, you know it. You don't want to win a cheap win like that.
You take them however you can get them, buddy.
Adam, come on, Adam. You know better. This is a cheap win, and you know it.
Hey, Michael, all I have to say is cry some more.
Nah, you know that's a screw job, and you know it. I even said let's not do a flip. Let's not do a coin flip.
And Sam, you know what? Nobody. As a thank you for voting for me, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna repay you back. I will. What episodes? For the not. You know what, Sam? You know what, buddy? You know how I'm gonna pay you? I give you my word that from now, like for at least next episode, I will not call you a fake Knicks fan.
Good, because I'm not a fake Knicks fan.
Hey, Adam, you know I got screwed. Sam?
Yeah, that reminds me. That reminds me. We remember we were having that debate, the shit on Mother's Day, defending our mom's honor.
Yeah.
And then there's the thing. What I said to my one complaint, like to I mean, I absolutely love your mom, Ollie. Like she's like an aunt to me. The one complaint I had with her was that she raised a fake Knicks fan. You know what I said for Michael's mom. You know what my complaint?
What?
And this is what you should have used, because here's the thing. You went back at here's my one problem with you. I was that you went back. I was saying he was a fake Yankees fan, where you could have done something so much better.
What?
No, I said she raised a Cowboys fan.
Oh,
that's it. You don't even have to say fake Cowboys fan. You just have to say Cowboys fan.
Let's just be real. My mom will beat the shit out of all you guys. Let's be real, okay? My mom will kick all your asses.
Don't you agree? You don't even have to say fake fan. You just have to say fan.
Hey, Adam, you won on a
Dallas Cowboys fan.
Adam, you won on a cheap win. I do not respect it, Sam. You had to flip a fucking coin, Sam. I think there's collusion against me. I think there's a collusion. I'm gonna be Adam. There's a conspiracy against me. There's a conspiracy against black people on the show.
Mike, I want to remind you that I almost voted. That I literally said on air that I almost voted for you for the sheer fact that I didn't want Adam to get a win.
Exactly. You should have voted for whatever, because here's the thing. You know how annoying he's going to be? Now he's going to think he knows basketball better than me.
Adam won based on our debate. You almost won from collusion.
First of all, Adam doesn't know nothing about basketball. Let's just be real. He just sucks Tim
Duncan's dick. More than you.
No, you don't.
Okay, I played. Adam, that's kind of cap. You don't know more than him.
Oh, God. Yeah, I'll agree. That's kind of cap. I'll take that one back.
I was about to say, I'm about to say, Adam, why you lie to our viewers like that? Why you lie to the viewers? We ain't going to be on the air. You keep lying. Lying to the viewers. Lie. You lie. Liar, pants on fire.
All right.
I think it's collusion.
All right. Now, Alex, you can do your College World Series segment. I believe there's did Duke have like a big win?
Yeah, they beat Marcellus' school.
Oh, go ahead. The floor is yours.
So this past weekend was active as heck in the college baseball world. Um, Starting with let's see. So on Sunday, Coastal Carolina beat Rider University 13-5 in an elimination game, which made Coastal Carolina move on to a Monday Game 7 type of scenario as they fell to Duke with a final score of 12-3. And what's really interesting is TCU beat number 3 ranked Arkansas 20-5, which was a big time upset. I did not see that happening. Another, another good one was Indiana State beat Iowa, and they're gonna be playing in the Super Regionals starting Saturday. This Saturday. In the Coral Gables Regional, Texas upset number 9 ranked Miami 10-6. And another one that stood out to me was the Stillwater Regional. Oral Roberts beat Dallas Baptist 6-5 on Saturday. I mean on Sunday. So moving on to this Friday, we have the Super Regional matchups all set. At noon Eastern, we have Duke against Virginia in the Charlottesville Super Regional. At 5 p.m. Eastern Time, which is the Fort Worth Super Regional, we have TCU against Indiana State. Friday evening at 6 p.m. Eastern Time, the Gainesville Super Regional, South Carolina against Florida. And to cap off the day at 8 p.m. Eastern, the Oregon Super Regional, Oral Roberts against Oregon. And the next day we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, an 8-game slate on Saturday. So to start the 8-game slate is the Winston-Salem Super Regional, which is number 16th ranked Alabama at number 1 ranked Wake Forest, which is game 1 of a best of 3. Game 2, Virginia and Duke at noon also. And at 3 p.m. we have Florida and South Carolina, as well as Kentucky against LSU, and Tennessee and Southern Miss in the Hattiesburg Super Regional, and the Stanford Super Regional, we have Texas at number 8 ranked Stanford at 6 p.m. Eastern Time on Saturday. Also at 6 p.m. Eastern on Saturday, we have Indiana State visiting TCU. And to cap off the night at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, we have Oregon and Oral Roberts in game 2. And Sunday is a ton of game 2s and game 3s, but it's to be determined. So once Friday and Saturday's games go final, we will know what to expect for Sunday.
Okay, and when will do you think this whole thing will be wrapped up? Like when it's like
Uh,
the national championship?
the I'm checking right now.
Okay, but yeah, you got some great matchups coming up this Friday. I mean, Duke and Virginia, that's gonna be a good one. TCU and Indiana State, that's gonna be a good one. So, Oral Roberts, Oregon, Southern Carolina, the 15th seed against the number 2 seed Florida. That's gonna be a really that one's gonna be very interesting. So,
Oh, so I just found out when game one of the College World Series championship series is.
what?
It all starts on June 16th.
So yeah, I guess that'll happen after all the super regionals end, right?
Yeah, game one will be at 1 p.m., which is a Friday.
Yeah. These and the super regionals, they're all best of three, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so it's definitely gonna be, very interesting. And we're sorry, Marcellus, that your team is his team out.
Yes.
Yeah, we're so sorry for you, Marcellus. Everyone, can we have a moment of silence for Marcellus, please?
Yeah.
Thank you. But yeah, Alex, great job once again with all your coverage of the college baseball playoffs for us. All right, let's speak of baseball. We got some bad news regarding the New York Yankees. Well, the one they lost today, they lost today, they can only score 2 runs, against the White Sox. So that's one thing. But you know what the worst news is, guys?
Mm.
Aaron Judge is officially going back onto the IL. He had, as everyone know, if you guys didn't know, during the Dodger series, Aaron Judge made this unbelievable catch. Yeah, he made this amazing catch, like knocking down the wall in right field in Dodger Stadium, and on that play, he hurt his right big toe apparently, really, and then and because of that he couldn't play the next game, and now all of a sudden he's missed, and now all and now all of a sudden he's missing this he missed this game, against the White Sox, and was now saying that he's going back on IL with a sprain and contusion in his right big toe, according to Yankee manager and Boone. And let's call it like this: this is a bad loss to the Yankees. Not just bad; it's a really really bad blow because Sam's called them the Aaron Judge led team for a reason. You take away Aaron Judge, who else is there? You got Stanton, you got Rizzo, you
You
got
have
Tor.
Volpe.
You got Volpe, who is struggling right now, but he had a big home run the other day against the Dodgers, so you're hoping that gets him going. But you look that so much of this team is predicated on the back of this guy. They paid this guy $40 million a year for 9 years for a reason. They gave him all that money for a reason because he's without a doubt the best player on the team and arguably the best player in all Major League Baseball right now. And while they have great players behind them, they don't have that guy that can carry the load like in his absence. Like he
You
just
also have
made so.
Otani. You also have
He,
Otani, still the best player in baseball.
I said Judge arguably the best player in baseball. Arguably.
I'm still saying Otani's still better. Imagine
You
if the
you
Yankees.
you 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 get you're entitled to that opinion,
Imagine,
Michael. I'm not gonna argue with you on that one.
imagine if Otani goes to the Yankees, they get Otani.
Michael, will you get an Ohtani jersey?
Well, you bet your ass I will.
Will you start?
Imagine if Mike Trout goes to the Yankees.
Michael, will you Sam? Will you get a Mike Trout jersey?
Yes.
No. I think Michael would. He not only would he buy an Ohtani jersey. I think Michael would do.
What would I do?
He start hitting left-handed. Anyway,
yeah. Adam's a bitch, and this show is called Get Your Game On. Amen.
All right, but Aaron, I mean, like I said before, I was talking about, it's like again, like he's arguably the best player in baseball. Show you could make the case, Mike, for Ohtani. Yes, as the Yankees, I love that, but let's say right now they don't have a Ohtani, and right now Judge injured, they don't have that guy to like. Man, yes, Rizzo is a great player. Glaber is a great player. Stanton is a great player. Volpe has a promising future. But they don't have he is the hardest of all team, and Aaron Judge is the captain, and now he's gonna be out for what was it, like 2 weeks? That's a big blow. There's no other way to put it. That's a big blow. That being said, their schedule coming up during that time span isn't exactly the hardest. They got 2 more games, against the White Sox, who, let's face it, right now are a shitty team that they should be able to beat up. So those are 2 games. Those are 2 games that, even without Aaron Judge, are very winnable. The Red Sox this year, they're last place in the division. They're very beatable. The Mets, they just lost. Who they lose to? They just blew like a 4-0 series lead in this game, and you know what? This year they just got swept by Toronto Blue Jays. Guess what? They're very beatable. They play the Red Sox again, which again, like we said, are very beatable. Then they play the Mariners, who again, they've been a disappointing team this year. They're very beatable. The only real true test that they have throughout the month of June is on the 23rd when they host a 3-game series against the Rangers. That's a big test that because the Rangers have been one of the best teams in baseball this season. That's a 4-game set. That's gonna be a big test for this team. But you know what? That's not until they got 2 more games. They still got 1, 2, 3, 4. They still got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 more games until then. So if Aaron Judge this is a long-term thing, and he's only gonna be out, let's say, those 13 games, and he can return in time for that Rangers series, guys, I don't think this is a killer blow for the Yankees. It'll be tough. It's gonna be tough. They're definitely gonna misjudge, but I like their chances of just weathering the wall here and just make sure they stay in this race, for division, stay in the race for a wild card, until they get Judge back and then they go on a run. Like I said, those 13 games, if they could just win, if they could just win 6 of them, I think I'd be happy with it. Just win 6 or 7 of those games and stay in this race, and I definitely think they can do it. Hi, Michael. He just gave me a salute. I changed my mind. I really think we should start calling him a fake Yankees fan.
I'm sorry. I was reading on something that my mom wrote me.
Oh, okay. My apologies.
Sam's a fake Knicks fan. Okay, fuck out of here.
I have to remember I am legally obligated out to defend Sam here. So Sam, you are not a fake Knicks fan.
I spoke to Marcellus today. He called him a fake Knicks fan today.
Did he?
Yes, he did.
Tell him to come on the show and explain if he can come on the show and explain his case, then I'll be happy to listen.
Guys, when we hang out on my birthday, he would tell Sam all then. Remember, Marcellus is going to be there, and Sam.
Is that gonna be a moment where we finally put Sam's Nick fandom to the ultimate test?
Yeah. Okay, Sam. I'm gonna give you 5 questions about the Knicks. See if you get it right.
I'm too tired for this bullshit.
What's the matter? Scared?
I'm too tired for this bullshit. Mike, it is 1 a.m. I want to go to sleep.
You want to go masturbate? You sick fuck.
Yes, I do. So
okay.
Let's please just go and move on.
All right. I'll save you here, Sam. I'll save you here.
And Adam's a fake Nets fan too.
Fake what fan?
Fake Nets fan.
I am not a fake Nets fan.
Yes, you are. And I'll prove it.
What? Sam, we have the ultimate response. He called me a fake Knicks fan. He called you a fake Knicks fan. He called me a fake Knicks fan. Want to know the ultimate response here, Sam?
What?
Michael, you're a Cowboys fan.
No. I know a better response than that.
You don't even have to say fake Cowboys fan. Just say Cowboys fan. That's bad enough.
No, Mike, you're a Cows fan.
Exactly.
They can't even be called boys because they're not boys. Girls can play better than them. Toddlers can play better than them.
Sam,
you were the Dallas Cows.
You gave it name. Hey, Adam, I know you're talking about. Did Stephon Marbury ever play for the New Jersey Nets?
Yes, he did.
Okay. Did Dikembe Mutombo ever play for the Nets?
No. The fuck?
Yes, he did.
He did. He did play for a couple of games.
For the Nets, he did?
Yeah.
He played for a couple of games, yeah.
Adam, let me ask you a question. Who is number 3 to have the number retired by the New Jersey Nets?
I'll say
Brian Scalabrine.
Sam, shut up. Uh-huh.
Was this when they were still in New Jersey?
Yeah.
I'll say Richard Jefferson.
Are you? You are not a Nets fan. It's Petrovich. You just proved my point. You're not a real Net fan. You just proved my point. Every Net fan knows that.
All right, all right, I'm gonna ask you, Michael. Name the first ever Brooklyn-born player to play for the Nets.
Brooklyn-born player?
Brooklyn-born, yeah.
Brooklyn-born player?
Who was the first Brooklyn-born player to ever play for the Nets?
Marbury. Because Stephon Marbury is from Brooklyn. Who else? Who is it?
Isaiah Whitehead.
First of all, Isaiah Whitehead is terrible. First of all, Marbury played before Whitehead. Duh.
This is when they moved to Brooklyn, dum-dum.
You said from Brooklyn. You said the first born player to play from foreign birth Brooklyn-born player. That could mean like you could
I mean, he kind of did get you there, Mike, because Marbury was Brooklyn-born, but they were the New Jersey Nets. He asked
he didn't say
the first Brooklyn-born player to play for the Brooklyn Nets, not
he didn't
the New Jersey Nets.
He said Nets in general. Okay, Adam, I'll give you one more. Let's see if you get this right. Who was the first ever Nets Hall of Famer?
First Nets Hall of Famer?
Yeah, to go into the Hall of Fame.
Mikey Williams.
Because Adam just pissed me off that he knows apparently
that's an easy one. Dr. J. Julius Erving.
Okay. Adam, name the starting 5 that went to the NBA Finals in 2003 for the Nets.
Jason Kidd, Richard Jefferson, Vince Carter.
Wrong. Jason Kidd, Kenyon Martin, Kerry Kittles, Richard Jefferson, Jason Collins, or Dikembe Mutombo. Next. You're not a real Nets fan.
Wait. Vince Carter, I could have sworn Vince Carter was a starter on those teams.
He was on the 04-05 team. He came to the Nets. That proves my point. You're a fake Nets fan. 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 Oh, Adam is a fake Nets fan.
To be fair, Mike, those type of questions don't make you a fake fan. Because
Oh my God, he's twerking now.
For example, no, Mike, what about this? For example,
Adam just twerked on us. The fuck?
no, but I'm just saying this. For example, when was the only time the Knicks won their championship?
They won 2 championships, 1969, 1970 season, and then they won in 1972-73 season.
Good, that was a trick question. Because most people can only remember one of those championships.
Man, I'm a diehard Knicks fan, brother. My favorite Knicks player was Marcus Camby. Let's go.
Why Marcus Camby out of all of them?
All right.
Hey, Adam, I'm going to give you one more chance, Adam, to redeem yourself.
All right, last one that we got to wrap up the show.
Who was number 15?
I need to leave. I want to leave.
Who was number 15 for the New Jersey Nets?
Number 15, Vince
Brian
Carter.
Scalabrine and your mom.
All right, let's do the show. Let's keep going.
All right. But, I mean, the Mets, they just got... Remember when we were praising the Mets, guys? We said, oh, the Mets swept the Phillies. They're finally starting to play good baseball. You know what happened, guys?
What?
They got swept at home by the Toronto Blue Jays. And then what happened? They had a 4-0 lead today against the Atlanta Braves, and they blew it. And all the concerns we had about this Mets team not getting consistency from their rotation, their lineup not being able to hit. Francisco Lindor, granted he had that big home run today, but aside from that, he's just struggling, not really gaining much production outside of offensive production outside Pete Alonso. The struggles of starting rotation. Let's face it right now, guys. This Mets team is, what should I call it? What can I call this Mets team? What's the word? Oh yeah, med. This Mets team right now is just painfully average. You could say you can't say oh, so we're in June. We're in June, and right now the Mets are, oh yeah, 1 game below 500. That's not good. That's not good. And this is the point. It's like, if it's not going to turn around now, if they don't bounce back, let's face it, as of right now, I'm going to say it right now. If the Mets get swept by Atlanta Braves, I'm going to say right then and there, they're not winning the National League East. I will say right then, they are not going to win the National League East if the Mets, aren't going to get, if the Nets, get swept by the Atlanta Braves. I mean, right now they're only 6.5 back, so maybe they wouldn't run. They could stay in this race. If they get swept, they are not winning the division. I'm going to say that right now. So their things are not looking good right now, for the New York Metropolitans. And we'll wrap the show up. Alex, your Phillies won 4 in a row. Go ahead and talk about them for a couple of minutes.
Yeah, they're finally putting together some good, productive baseball. Even though they are playing a crappy team, which is Detroit, but I'm really liking the offense is finally waking up. Trey Turner had two bombs 2 nights ago, which was really good to see. And this weekend's series against the Dodgers in Philly should be interesting because the Dodgers are a solid team, but they fell short to Cincinnati tonight. But it'll be interesting to see how the Phillies can manage their pitching and everything else.
Yeah. I mean, credit to the Phillies. I mean, they were awful. They got swept by the Mets, and then they bounced back. They most likely took 2 out of 3 from the Nationals, and now they've won both their games so far against the Tigers, and they'll have a chance to sweep the series. Tonight at Philadelphia. Then after that, they got the Dodgers. That's gonna be a very interesting test for them. So, I mean, hey, they're not out of it yet. The Phillies, they're not out of it. If you're the Mets, yes, you swept them, but you can't count the Phillies on making a run just quite yet.
Plus, the Phillies are getting back Jose Alvarado soon, so that's going to be a big lift for the rotation end of the relievers.
Yeah, I mean the rotation because Nola so far this year has been great. Wheeler has been great. Walker has been great. I who's I think Strahan's been your best star so far this year, right?
Strom.
Yeah, Strahan. I think he's been your best star this year so far, hasn't he?
It's been between him and Zach Wheeler.
Yeah. Yeah, that rotation, was really gonna have to start, it's really gonna have to start picking up. And like we said, and the last guy to start hitting too, great to see straight+Aaron get those 2 bombs. Hopefully that gets him going. And Klaus Schwarber, hopefully that bomb gets him going, gets him go. Well, I mean, hitting home runs is his rush, is that his, average just it's like, 173, that ain't gonna cut it, brother.
Mm-hmm.
You can't be hanging under the Mendoza line.
Yeah.
All right, guys, you know what time it is?
Bets of the episode.
It's time right now for the bets of the episode. So, I mean, make quick recap. Michael got screwed because he took Golden Knights in game 1. Jokic had 20 more, and Jamal Murray had 20 more. Murray had 18. So I'm so sorry, Michael. You missed out on covering a bet by 2 points. I am so sorry, my boy.
I'm screwed. They screwed the white man always the white man always screwing the black man. The white man always screwed the brother man. That's what it is.
All right, but I'm pretty sure everyone else, I'm pretty sure everyone else. Did everyone lose this time? Yeah, because Mets with the Blue Jays. Yeah, I think everyone lost this time. Wow. Aren't we lovely? Yeah, this isn't good, but yeah, guys. That's all right. Michael. No one wants that means Michael, you get to pick the game of the episode. I mean, are we doing the obvious one here?
Hell yeah. We going with game 3, baby. We're doing.
All right, we're doing game 3, Heat versus Nuggets.
I like when they dribble up and down the court. Keep it so fresh on the microphone. All right, Adam, you go first.
I got the Nuggets in this one. I mean, credit to Heat for bouncing back and winning the game where he did, but they made all the justice in the world, and they played the absolute best game possible, and they still only won by 3. So I still like the Nuggets here. I think they come back. I think they take I think they take a game. I think they bounce back. I think they take game 3.
Alex.
I'm gonna go with the Nuggets.
What about you?
I'm gonna go with tenacity, and I think the Heat did their job on the road, so I think they're confident. They're in their home building. I'm gonna go with the Heat on this one, Adam.
Okay.
And I think Jimmy Butler's going to have a good game. Bam Bob's going to have a good game. Gabe Vincent's going to have a good game. Matt Struth's going to probably play mediocrely. And they got Kyle Lowry off the bench who's going to give him solid production. So I'm going to go with the Heat.
I definitely respect it. I definitely respect it. All right, now time for our actual bets, and I don't know. I always come up these genius parlays that for some reason they keep on falling short. It's really frustrating here. It's very frustrating. Like these parlays that I cook up these genius parlays that keep on falling short. It's very frustrating. So I gotta think. What am I gonna do here? What am I gonna do? Oh boy. All right, guys. Here's what I'm gonna do. All right, here's what I'm gonna. All right, here's what I'm gonna do here. I'm gonna double down that game yesterday, and I'm gonna take the Nuggets over the I'm gonna take the Nuggets over the I'm gonna take the Nuggets over the Heat in Game 3, and then guys, we're surprising. I'm gonna take the Mets over the Braves. I think you got Max Scherzer now. Like this is like close to a must-win game as it gets for the Mets. I think Max is gonna shove. I think the Mets are gonna win. So that's what I'm doing tomorrow. Both my bets. I'm gonna take the Nuggets in Game 3, and I'm gonna take the Mets over the Braves.
I will go.
You go.
Okay, I'm gonna do a 3-game parlay for MLB.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna do the Milwaukee Brewers money line.
Over who?
Over Baltimore.
Okay.
Phillies money line over Detroit. And Texas over St. Louis.
Got it. All right, Michael Cunningham. Last up. Go ahead. Michael, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm thinking.
Okay. Go ahead. Take your time.
Yes, please, Mom. And don't you know you picked me up in a Wednesday? You mean that green one that's lower in the back? Black on the top? Shut up, Jim. Anyway, he took me backstage and I got a chance.
I'm going to take the Yankees over the White Sox.
Okay.
And I'm going to do a baseball episode. I'm going to do Dodgers over Reds. And I'm going to take the Rays over the Twins.
Okay. Yankees over White Sox. Dodgers over who again?
Dodgers over Reds and Rays over the Twins.
Okay. Alright, guys. For the best stuff for this episode. Guys, I'm tired. About it from Michael Stan's just taking a Heat money line for Game 3. That's all I was thinking. I'll give Marcellus. I'll Marcellus do Mets too, and I'll have him choose the Heat. Alright. The guys, any final thoughts? Alright, yeah, let's end the show right now. I'm getting tired here. That's it. This is 165 of the Game Podcast usually. And Grassani, Mike Cunningham, Sam Morell. Right here. You leave a like, follow, subscribe to the podcast. Also, enjoy conversations with you, content YouTube, broadcast on social media. Make you chat to say, yeah, picture, episode, right, friend. Those three Jesus was fancy. Measure the world, believe it, and dive in. See you next time, and until then, stay lit.
And we're out.